to Magrathea Builder of Worlds. This is 2023. Yeah, I know. We're well into 2023 now. We must be into the third week of January already. I have actually posted one video already this year, which is the finishing of this beast. Tumbling Feather, an overrunning Patreon build. Kind of cool. Very happy with it. But I have to admit that it's been a weird time for me the last little while. I'm really busy. I was ill over most of Christmas. It was horrible. Coughing, spluttering, snots a lot. Some complicated family kind of issues going on. A new puppy and all sorts of other things too has kind of really thrown me out from doing a load of hobby stuff in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I've got zero progress to report right now this year. So this is it. Although I'm recording this on the night of the 15th, probably into the 16th of January, it's time to make some New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolutions then are as follows. Well, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a kind of like blurb and a kind of intro to it really, but you know, so for a few weeks, good few weeks in fact, I spent time I'm in an RE thinking, oh, I'd really like to play something different, have a go at something new, look at new systems, etc, etc. I even put stuff on my Facebook page and had people making suggestions. I thought about all kinds of things, but then rational thoughts started to creep in. Partly from my wife, but rational thoughts started to creep in, which was, there's a great big pile of stuff over there behind you. Use that. There's a great big pile of stuff in the cupboard up there behind me. Use that. Do not go and buy a new game system and new toys just on a whim. We had a meeting recently with the guys that I played Burrows and Badgers with. We had a really cool series of campaigns last year, and I kind of caught up with most of them and wanted to chat with them about whether we want to carry on playing Burrows and Badgers or if we're going to do different stuff. I did get given a copy of the Dillendorf Agreement, the new Burrows and Badgers campaign supplement that Michael Lovejoy produced just before Christmas, and it's very cool. We're going to carry on doing that. I reckon we're going to get loads and loads of mileage out of that. It's a great new way to play the game. Really looking forward to GMing that campaign, which is going to be starting soon. And I am hoping that we might even film some battle reports from that, because it should be pretty cool. You can follow our B&B campaign on a specific Facebook page, War Bands of Anglia, which is a group where we will be posting everything there, so please do check that out. Anyway, the long and the short of that is that most of my gaming issues probably going to be Burrows and Badgers orientated. Certainly campaign with the guys I regularly play with, and sorting out what we're going to be running at Salute in April. Salute, I'm definitely taking an 8 by 4 foot Burrows and Badgers table. It will be all of Benfliot, so if you've watched any of those videos and you're around to go to Salute, then do come and say hi. So there's a lot of B&B content and gaming to be done this year. So my New Year's resolution is don't go and buy something new just because you fancy it. Use what you've already got. I am actually going to try and do that thing that gamers talk about doing all the time, which is getting through the plastic and the resin and the metal mounting that's stuck behind us. I am, however, going to be rational about what we're doing, and from that point of view, I am going to try and shift some stuff. So if anybody would like a copy of Warcry Red Harvest or Kill Team Octarius, I am going to be selling brand new in-box versions of those, which I bought last year, or whenever it was they came out, because I thought, oh, that'd be cool. And frankly, I'm never going to do anything with them. The Warcry one comes with 2 other books as well. So if you're interested, give me a shout on Facebook. Why not? I might as well use my my channel as a way of flogging stuff. I might be thinking about flogging some other Magrathea Builder of Worlds things this year. I am thinking about moving on my 40mm pirate collection. So if you're interested in playing 40mm pirates, give me a shout as well. Right, so that was kind of like part of it. Use what you got, don't buy new. All of you should be doing that, frankly. Finish painting what you've got before you go and start something new. And then rationalise what you're doing. I am going to rationalise the stuff that I'm doing, and that means hopefully I'm going to be thinking carefully about the projects that I build on this channel this year. I am determined to make some more B&B stuff. I've got a couple of ideas for some standalone bits of scenery, and I do have a big big Burrows and Badgers project that I really want to make a start on, because it's been burning on my back of my mind for 2 years now. So watch out for big B&B stuff. I am almost certainly going to make more Necromunda terrain. I want to make more Ash Waste stuff. I don't actually, to be quite honest, don't actually know if I'm ever going to play Necromunda Ash Waste, but the models are really cool. So I might end up making a whole bunch of it, and then when I'm done with it, I might move that on as well. But I'm going to have a lot of fun using it. I've got the Ash Waste box set and various other bits and pieces that I need to work my way through. And messing around with Ridge Haulers and the Hab units and that kind of thing really appeals. And I might use some of that for Necromunda kind of sump sea stuff to expand that and put that together. I have been talking with my friend Reese over at Minis Models and Mayhem about maybe putting both of our Necromunda tables together, see how big we can make it. And actually, what might be really cool is if I Am Grazy, if you're watching this, we might want to combine it with yours, see if we can make the biggest Necromunda table anybody's ever put on YouTube. That'll be kind of cool. What else am I going to do? I definitely am going to do some science fiction scenery this year on this channel. Probably what I'm going to aim to do is do some old school models making stuff with foam core, cardboard and that kind of thing, and using stuff that I go digging through the cack for, and little bits to stick on, but actually dial down, pull myself back from just using all these amazing like Games Workshop based kits for Necromunda and all the rest of it, and do some videos where I can show people how I make stuff with foam core and other materials to make your gaming more affordable, cost of living crisis and all that kind of thing. What else? Oh yeah, that system, I don't know what I'm going to make that for. Maybe Star Wars. I want to play some Star Wars tabletop games, but I just don't fancy Star Wars Legion. I'm sorry. It's just, the moaning and complaining about the system and all the bloody cards and counters and all that kind of stuff. I want a smaller scale skirmish kind of thing. So, you know, a squad or two, and smugglers and rebels. And I'm so into kind of Star Wars at the Andor scale of things rather than the Star Wars scale of things. So, I might be collecting and painting some Star Wars figures and making some scenery for that, and using some home-cooked rules. I don't know. I've got a load of stuff that could be used to Stargrave, and I've got the Stargrave rules, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get to play that. But so yeah, sci-fi like that, and I have also got Judge Dredd things that I've been threatening to make for ages. I love Judge Dredd. The system's really cool. The figures are really nice. I just don't know how much longevity there is in the game, how much variation you're going to get from playing it. And what I need to be really careful about is the fact that I've got a great bunch of guys that I play with. They're probably all watching this. Hi guys, everybody. They're all hopefully going to be coming along to salute with me when we play in April, which will also be really cool. What I do have to be very cautious with, though, is the fact that I know I'm the kind of person who can flip from one project to another. And a lot of the time, people come along with me, which is great. But this is an expensive hobby, and it's not fair to expect other people just to drop one system to start playing another system just because I fancy it. So I'm going to be kind of careful with what I do and what I spend my money on and what I'm asking other people to spend their money on. So I've got a load of Judge Dredd stuff. I might make up a bunch of Judge Dredd stuff, and then guys at the club, our group, we could play that. That would be cool. So sci-fi scenery, definitely. And the other thing I'm going to attempt to be making this year is some more scenery for the Middle-earth strategy battle game, because I love it. It's a great system. And me and my mate Ted, we bought tons of stuff over the last couple of years for Middle-earth. I really need to do something with that as well. So maybe some more Dunlending scenery. I want to build Lake Town stuff. I've got a bunch of Rohan houses to put together, and I would really like to make some stuff for the Shire, because my favourite part of Lord of the Rings was the scouring in the Shire. I've got tons and tons of models for it, so I need to actually find some time to stick them together and paint them. So having said that, I've also, hang on a minute, where am I? We're going to go over here. I'm rooting around. Talk quietly amongst yourself. Here we go. Oh no, there we are. Just read on a lot. No, what's that box there? Might be editing this bit, because this looks a bit shit, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Looks a bit shit. Looks all fuck. There's a bit of filler. The cupboard fucking done. Oh no, that's nothing. It's like that. Like that. Yeah, okay. No, that's quite large cock. There goes another thing. That one fell in the fucking bin. I'll fall in the bin, you bastard. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, and another thing I'm definitely going to do is stick together other stuff I've got in the cupboards. Over Christmas, I lost myself on the Games Workshop website. I don't think I've got any desire to play Age of Sigmar, but I really fancy an ogre, you know, the bloody ogres. What they used to be called ogres are now called something else. Ogres, a Moor tribe. The models look fantastic. I really like them. The great big kind of like stone horn kind of things with the and the big like saber-tooth horse and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to do that yet. I mean, I really fancy building snow scenery. I want to make something snowy because it's a real challenge. But in the cupboard, I've got a whole bunch of these bad boys. Right, an ironclad, a frigate, 3 box sets of Kahadron starter kits, so that's what, I don't know, 15 of the Thunderer dudes and 3 of the gun haulers and yeah, loads of stuff. So I am going to stick together an entire Age of Sigmar army. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm probably going to build some scenery for it. Over here, behind me, I've got Warhammer Curse City. And in Curse City, there's a map of the city, and one of the things it's got is an airport. And I quite like the idea of building a car airport for these ridiculous airships and things. So that is almost certainly going to be happy. So I'm going to be making stuff for myself for games I've already got. Who knows, I might even one day play Age of Sigmar. Now, that does also mean, though, that there is some room for flexibility for some other models I need to make. This video is also then going to be my Patreon competition video. Thank you very much if you're one of my patrons and you've helped support this channel above and beyond what everybody else does. Anybody can support this channel just by leaving comments below and having a chat and giving me a like and helping the YouTube algorithm. Of course you can. But I do have some people who support my channel via patreon.com/Magrathea Builder of Worlds. Those guys, this little bit of the video is for you. I'm really sorry I didn't have a December competition for you to enter. So this is a January competition because it should have been in December. The rules are really simple. It's 2023. All bets are off. It's a new year. Everybody can enter this competition because if you're a £3 patron, you get 1 entry. If you're a £5 patron, you can enter every competition during the year. It's simple. It's the same competition as always. Send me an idea for a piece of terrain that you would like me to build for you on about a 12-inch by 12-inch base for any system you fancy. It could be one of the ones that I play and you play and I already make stuff for, Burrows and Badgers, Necromunda, that kind of thing. Or it could be something completely new that I haven't done anything else about, like last year I made models for Silver Bayonet and Fallout, amongst others. So very simple. It's the 15th of January. I'm going to give you until, let's say, the end of the month. By the end of the month, by the 31st of January, patrons, you need to have messaged me either on my Patreon page or through Magrathea Builder of Worlds on Facebook and sent in your entries, and I will be announcing who the next model is going to be made for. In the meantime, I need to get on with making some models for myself. So, to everybody in 2023, in the gaming world out there, I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for watching this channel for the last, I can't remember now, 2.5 years. I'm delighted that we've got this far. I'd love to break through some other barriers this year. You know, I'd get through 6,000 subscribers or that kind of thing. But that's not really what my channel's about. It's about making models and having fun. And those of you who watch, thank you so much for your support. I hope you have a really productive 2023. I hope you enjoy building models alongside me, because I know many of you watch my videos when you're working on your hobby. Come and see me and say hello at Salute. Drop in on the Facebook page. Like this video and leave comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Sign up to the Patreon. Have a bloody good year in 2023. Stay safe. All that stuff. Don't spend money you haven't got, because that would be a silly thing to do. Paint your pile, your plastic pile of shame. And I will see you next time on Magrathea Builder of Worlds. Plastic pile of shame. Most of mine's resin now, actually, and some of it comes from Forge World. I've really got to get on and paint some of it, because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. I'm running out of space. So yeah. Anyway, back to it. What should I do first? Decisions.